You guys, I just want to show everybody what we're going to be up to this summer in the Syxxes garage. We have here is a 1986 Phazer that I got off my dad. It's been in our family for 30 years. And what we're going to be doing to this sled is turning it into a full-on mountain machine. Most of the body work, that's in good shape. We got the hood here. And besides this one crack here, which is actually going to get cut out anyway for some cold air. We're going to be using that. We have the seat here. That's in good shape, besides a couple little holes in the upholstery. When I got this off my dad, he said all that it needed was a clutch. And boy, was he wrong. I could take the motor, which I have out here now, just to do the motor mounts on it. I could take the motor by hand and I could damn near shake it free of the chassis. I could just basically just pull it out by hand without even disconnecting anything. The motor mounts were so bad in it. So I got those all buttoned up. All put back in, a whole bunch of hardware in the bottom of the chassis. We're going to be making this little Phazer, which is 485. We're going to leave the engine in it, a little air-cooled engine, and we're going to be turning the 116 track, which is this track we had right here, and this is the original track in it. You can see it's in really rough shape. It doesn't have anything for lugs on it. We're going to be putting this Power Claw 162 track on it. I'm not too sure if this is actually the one we're going to be putting on it. These Power Claws are, in my opinion, the best in the industry, just because the lugs are really flexible. You never see a Power Claw with broken lugs. They're really light tracks to be moving as compared to their size. But I don't have the skid for it yet. The drivers are a whole nother story. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the drivers for it. But here's our old skid. I mean, most of the wheels are in good shape. Sliders were obviously never a professional install. It's got some bent suspension parts. As you can see, that it's been ridden on the rocks a whole bunch. That's common with these fan-cooled models. Kind of turn into farm sleds after a while. And they're really ridden in places that don't have a whole lot of snow, and that's why they're fan-cooled. So the skid really takes most of the beating. We do have all the exhaust. That's all sitting up there. A couple other parts for a couple other units I'm working on. And we do have the seat off a M8, an M8000 2014. That could be going onto it. Not too sure yet. The tunnel, that's over here. That'll be cut up a little bit, just trimmed so we can get a proper fit on it. The whole thing's getting a paint job. The tunnels, it's rough in a couple spots, like you see here. That's a farm fix. Looks the exact same on that side. Obviously, that's not from the factory. So this will actually end up, this bumper will be taken off, and this will actually end up getting cut out. And we'll be putting that longer tunnel onto it, as well as these rails. They're going to be chopped right off. They'll be going, and we're going to make some custom rails from it. I've got some friends who are into fab. They're going to make me some rails. Chain case, that's all ripped apart. Secondary's right there. The primary clutch I took off of it, that was probably the worst part of everything. That thing was, I couldn't even believe that thing was still working. It was ready to just fall apart. So it has been in rough shape. It does have, yeah, 8,500 clicks on it, and I know for a fact that the Speedo actually stopped working a couple years prior to that, prior to me getting it. So we're going to actually see how the top end is. Once I get the motor back in, I'll do a compression test on it. I may end up having to rebuild it. Not too sure yet. Don't expect a whole bunch of updates, you know, week to week on this. This is kind of something we're going to be ready for the sledding season, fall 2016. But thanks for watching, and we'll be updating once I get the drivers and the skid figured out. Thanks for watching.